Hi YouTube, this is Neuxcharge here with another very awkward voiceover. This time it's on Infernity. I believe a lot of you should know what Infernity are. They're basically, oops, hi Beetle. They're basically, the Infernity and Blackwings are like the situated tier 1s of the March 1st, 2010 format. This is the Infernity deck, and this is a voiceover. So yeah, the proxies are Infernity Archfiend or Infernity Demon in the OCG. Yeah, apparently this card is like the hardest of everything to get. In fact, it's harder than Trishula. It's harder to find than Trishula, and the prices as the jet version of the card prices are ridiculously high. And I believe TCG also has it at a very high price. Yeah. Infinity's received a lot of support in the Shining Darkness. The reason why he's only using 2 Necromancer because, yeah, he just received his 3rd one today. But he finds 2 very consistent, so I think he's actually side decking the 3rd one. I could be wrong on that, but yeah, it's a very maneuverable deck, and yeah, why not? Dark Arm, he also has ways to discard the dead cards in his hand, like Dark Arm if there are like more or less than 3 ducks in the grave. And yeah. Thoughts on this deck? For now, I'm not sure, but this build is actually pretty strong. You can find it on their blog, I guess, it'll be in the sidebar. Yeah, this 3 Infinity Gun and this like the main engine because it's like massive revival, left and right. Yeah. Uh, Yeah, it's once per turn you can send 1 Infinity card from your hand to the graveyard, and if there are no cards in your hand, you can spell summon up to 2 Infinity monsters from the graveyard by sending this card to the graveyard. Phew, that was very fast. Dark World Dealings to discard the deck cards, and as well to dump the... Basically, you want to dump the Archfiend and the Necromancer. What the Necromancer will do is that he'll revive the Beetle, the Archfiend, when you spell summon, because you have 0 cards in your hand, you can search for the gun. And I know a couple of you. But okay, fine. I just finished the duo video and I haven't uploaded any of the duo videos yet. By now this will be uploaded after the duo video, so you should have noticed that he set the gun first. His very awkward reasoning is that when he set the gun, he can actually reactivate it face up. Something like the yeah, like setting normal spells and activating them, and then it's because when he you can also activate them when it's already face up, but he's afraid of Twister and Fairy Wind and the like while he's doing his combos. So yeah, spells actually, the monsters and the spells are basically the key. The trap cards, his version actually fights against uh Gladiatos and Gladiator Beast. Trap Stun is in there for a reason. And yeah, that's Infernity Inferno, and yeah, it's also searchable by Archfiend, no less. Discard up to 2 cards from your hand, then send the Infinities from your deck to the graveyard equal to the number you send, which yeah, basically can kickstart the engine in 1 turn and set up the whole stuff. The very good strength of Infinity is that you can also set your spell and trap. This does not mean that you need a low monster count, but it also means that you don't really... It's almost like a very creative way of playing, because you'll have to like get it right. Or if you screw up, you'll have to be relying on top decks because you'll have 0 hand, and yeah, basically macro decks and a lot of other cards actually do hurt it. But the reason which, if an Infinity deck actually has protection and a lot of other stuff, oh hi Trishula, yeah, it can actually bypass that. And yeah, 3 Trishula is a compulsory for this deck, because level 9 is really easy to synchro out with the help of gun and all that. Trishula, you can actually special summon 3 Trishula in the first turn, thereby hindering your opponent greatly, and at the same time having like 3 beat sticks that can kill your opponent like in the next turn. Yeah, very 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 good. Decisive Arm. By right you can just run 1, but he runs 2 because yeah, he just can. Yes, he just can. Actually, Trishula is like the one that's always getting out on the field. All the rest of the Synchros is like backup. Brionic, yeah, Brionic can, because you actually discard, you can discard the whole hand. And yeah, Gaia Knight is in there as filler because level 6 is actually really common. You might ask why there's no Black Rose Dragon, because level 7 is actually quite hard to bring out. He doesn't use Revenger for some reason. Yeah, so that's actually his build. The Synchro Monsters, Trishula basically takes the whole cake. I mean, Trishula is really, really, really strong. Really broken. Yeah. Trishula is broken if you can actually have a concrete way of bringing it out, and Infernity have the one of the fastest way. Why do I say one of the fastest way? Because this afternoon I actually no, my Baha kinda has another deck that maybe yeah, I'll have to be doing it in a later part of the day. Oh, okay. The engine is basically okay. Your main tuner is actually a beetle, or an like earlier on. There's like Plague Sparrow Zombie. You can also use that because level 2 is the tuner. Mirage is a very good revival engine. It's something like Gun, and it's comparable to. It's basically has the nickname of being the rescue cat for Infinities, and yeah, Infinities, even though they need like 0 hand cards, the Trishula makes it worth it. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.